What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I just woke up not long ago and was spending some time in the Word, and then I started doing something that I've never done before, but I wanted to do it. So I started going through, you can't really see, can you? I started going through all the different sections here that are highlighted and just reading the individual sections in the books that are highlighted. Then I got to one part here and I thought it was a perfect example of how we can take something entirely out of context and apply it where it should never be applied. So the example here is in Galatians 5 verses 2, and it says, "Mark my words, I, Paul, tell you that if you let yourselves be circumcised, Christ will be of no value to you at all. Again, I declare to every man who lets himself be circumcised that he is obligated to obey the whole law." So if you're circumcised, you have no part in Jesus, according to that portion. But then people will take that and run with it instead of continuing to read where it says, "You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace. For through the Spirit we eagerly await by faith for the righteousness of which we hope. For in Christ Jesus neither circumcised nor uncircumcised has any value. The only thing that counts is faith expressing itself through love." So there you have it. You have a perfect example of Paul using a portion of the law to explain how if you're relying on things that are within the law, such as circumcision or not eating certain meats or whatever it is, then you're negating the fact that Jesus Christ is the only way to be saved. You're relying on the law, so then you'll be held to the full account of the law, which no man can uphold. So it's this idea of understanding that we only can rely on Jesus for our salvation, but it's also understanding that when you read the Bible, you can't take certain parts out of it and run wild with it. You have to read the whole portion of it. If it's a verse, you can't take the verse out of context. You have to read the verses before and after, the supporting verses. Then go outside of that, read the whole chapter, then read the whole book, then read the book before it. So you're getting a context of where everything's coming from, instead of just running aimlessly with things and then being corrected in a public space, potentially facing humiliation. So have a good day. Today's Saturday, it's rainy, but it's still nice out. I might go for a little walk, but have a good day.